beautiful sights pulled over the side of the highway just to see this, but my goodness. Hey, buddy. What up? Got a couple camels here on the side of the road. What up, buddy? Okay, let's try this again. Will there be a spectacular view of valley of maybe windmills or something cool, or nah. Goats cross. Goats across. Gonna try again. Will it be a spectacular sight to behold? Will it be? And Mary. All right, I'm here at the Petra Museum. Really excited to be here today. I've been here before. I had an actual sprained ankle, so going those 800 plus steps to the monastery and back, and then on the way back it was dark. It was a bit daunting, but I'm here super early in the morning because I'm gonna make the most of today. So let's go check out Petra. So when you come to Petra, take heed. There's a lot of people in here trying to, take you on a literal ride, scam one. All right, obviously there's a lot of tour guides, a little mini bazaar, visitor center, and a ticket office. I can't recommend the Jordan Pass highly enough. It saves you time. We're here early in the morning, so there's no line. But once the bus starts arriving, it gets pretty crowded. So get the Jordan Pass, save yourself some time in the line, and it gets you access also to other sites around Jordan as well. So thumbs up on the Jordan Pass. Great bargain. Okay, once you pass the entrance over here, this is what you can expect to walk on. Basically, it's gravel all the way. There's no paved roads. But now we're going towards the canyon entrance, which is called, I guess, Siq, S-I-Q. So it's going to be about 2+ hours to get to the monastery and back. So today is going to be a lot of walking. See a lot of doorways and stuff in the caves like that. You see where people carve things into rock. We're not even at the main part of it yet, but it's so cool looking. As I showed earlier, this is pretty cool. I mean, this is not even in the park yet, but I mean, you get all this beautiful landscape just on the entryway in. And we're not even at the canyon yet, but that is just something else. You have a lot of little shops along the way. And now we're entering into the Siq little canyon entry. The water. You can see vegetation growing. Look how narrow it gets. That was kind of a way of protection if you think about it. A very narrow way is a good way to keep a lot of forces from just overwhelming you. And here we are about to go into the densest part of the canyon. There it is. This is the treasury. Probably the most photographed because it's at the first part of the park. Most famously recognized from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Of course, all the tourists and the camels. All right, so there's the treasury one last time. Quite impressive. Just built right into the side of the rock, or I'm sorry, carved, not built, carved right into the side of the rock. All right, continuing onward. And we have all these little shops, which you'll see all along the way in Petra. Sure, we're going to see a bunch up the 800 steps to the monastery. And we got a donkey. Oh, got some steps. Look at all these little places I guess people used to live in. What up, dog? What up, donkey? This is a little theater, amphitheater. It's cool to see these bigger caves on the side. A person and donkey for scale. So I read online about this woman. She wrote this book, Married to a Bedouin. It's really early, so they're probably not here yet. But maybe on the way back, I'll get to see her. But yeah. These buildings up here. See, there's people up there, so you can get a sense of scale. But just amazing. They carved all this right into the side. I'm going over there. So here's a map. Started here at the visitor center, went through the Sikh, hit the treasury, came around here, right there right now. I'm gonna go up to the monastery. Okay, so this is the Great Temple. Say, once you get to right about here to where the Great Temple is, you're roughly halfway to the monastery. I know on a map it may look like the monastery is a shorter distance, but you're going uphill like 800 plus steps. So it could be a little deceiving just looking at a map. So keep that in mind. When you get to hear about the Great Temple, you're halfway there. Larger gravel and sandy areas. And now begins the 800 steps to the monastery. It's only a bit about 100 steps. Not for the timid. But yeah. Still got like 700 more to go. This big stone. My sombrero on. Okay, cleared. Still going. I had some passerbys coming back down. So I got about 30 more minutes. A lot more steps. You can see people way up there. Oh yeah, some of the way is sand. Some of it's a real coarse gravel. And then sometimes you got some steps. It's a little mix of it all. Still going, and there's behind me. Hopefully it's just up these stairs. Hopefully he's at the last of the steps. Okay, taking a little breather, but what a great view. One of the things I noticed is you can see right through there to see the little caves. And then there's a little town up there. Alright. There's a lot of course shops along the way. A lot of shops on final few meters. More minutes. All right. At the end of 800 steps, You arrive here. Make sure I don't slip and fall while I'm recording. The last little bit, whew, really takes the wind out you. But you get here, watch your step, because you don't want to get hurt this far away from the visitor center. I think we both got good hats. So where are you from?
New Zealand.
New Zealand? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to be in New Zealand February.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go to Wellington. I'm going to take a cruise.
Okay.
So it's good to meet you. Yeah, have a wonderful day.
Yes, you too.
All right.
Enjoy New Zealand.
Thank you.
Not for the cruise in New Zealand.
Yeah. Oh, so sombrero is always a good thing, positive vibes. And a lot of people have a good time with it. A lot of places I go, people want to do selfies with me or just, you know, smile when they see it. And that's a good thing, you know, spread a little joy in the world. There's already so much negativity. So anyway, back to the trek at hand. Coming down all of these steps and make sure I don't sprain an ankle. And there she is. Carved into the side of a mountain. The monastery. We walk a little further. Actually, walk this way a bit. There we have it. Made it to the monastery here in Petra, Jordan. This is my second time here. The last time I was here, I actually had some ankle issues, and so by the time I got out of here, I almost tripped. By the time I got out of here, it was dark. The sun had set. It was not something I'd recommend, but it's a little windy right now. But I definitely recommend coming in earlier in the day and checking out this. So when you get here to the monastery, there's several trails and paths. As long as you get up higher, a lot of signs for like different views. So you just gotta get higher and higher to get another view of the monastery. After a short break and stop here at the monastery, now I'm gonna head back down the 800 plus steps back through Petra, back to the Welcome Center. All right, made it down the 800 plus steps. Now, going down, of course, is always easier than going up. Walking on the way out. Hear the donkey cries in the background. But it's interesting how, at different parts of the day, how Petra looks. You know, when we came here early in the morning, it was more brown, dark brown, beige, and now we get a little bit more of the reds coming out with the sunlight. So yeah, on the way out, see the treasury again, and hit the road to Amman, Jordan. My day in Petra, back at the treasury. It was a lot of hiking. Luckily, it's in Thanksgiving, November, so the weather's a lot cooler. Highly recommend coming in the wintertime. Summertime is only brutal because of the heat and the sun will just kill you. But good facilities. I must say there was public restrooms all along the route, cafes, obviously souvenir shops. But get here early in the morning. That's where it's at. If you really want some, you know, to be more peaceful and serene here, earlier in the morning, the better. Because once it gets, you know, closer to 10, 12, you have all the tour buses and all the other tourists are here. But yeah, this has been my trip to Petra, and that has been Formerly Me.